Bonsoir chers internautes et merci de nous retrouver. Nous sommes le jeudi 19 octobre 2023 et c'est la première soirée de la convention régionale du littoral 1 de la mission Youpwe. Et il faut le souligner qu'elle est présidée cette année par le nouveau superviseur régional du littoral 1, le revoir Babisco, qui a été installé en juillet dernier par le monsieur intendant général de la mission Youpwe. Reverend Youpwe, bonsoir.
Good evening, Bader.
Alors, il faut dire que nous sommes à la première soirée de cette convention régionale du littoral 1. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut retenir en termes de participation d'organisation?
In terms of participation, I think you heard the figures. We were privileged that on the very first day, it's worth noting here that the choice of our site of the convention was a bit contestable. Some people felt that we've carried the area convention to an extreme, that is in Youpwe, and they were trying to bring levy complaints and making us to feel as if we made a bad choice. But glory be to God, the turnout tonight, I mean, this is one of its kind. The turnout was massive. You yourself, you could testify tonight in the single night, the beginning of the convention, area convention, we were counting 1,200 and plus. And still counting. So the very first day, it's very impressive. And in terms of the praise, in terms of the word, I think to the best of my knowledge, we have had a smooth kick-off and we've started with power.
Et il faut aussi souligner que vous étiez l'orateur principal de cette première journée et vous avez mis sur l'emphase sur les facteurs et les avantages d'œuvrer ensemble. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut retenir de votre ministère en cette soirée?
Bien évidemment, ce soir, c'est vrai, j'étais le premier orateur. Pour donner le coup d'envoi, pour moi c'est capital. Le coup d'envoi, le commencement de chaque chose est important. And tonight I started speaking on working together. I had to define what is working together and trying to look at the factors that influence working together. Among the very factors that, because in a divided world like this, it's very difficult to talk about working together in such a world that everything is divided, is individualism, people want to be self-glory and whatsoever. But from the findings of tonight, we discovered that it's possible to work together, and there are some key factors. One of the key factors of working together that will help people to work together is trust. You can't work with somebody that you don't trust the person, and in trust it has its own very specific ingredients. Something like consistent. You need to be somebody who is consistent for people to trust you. You need to be somebody, as a matter of fact, one who is able to delegate power to people. When you delegate power to people, you're simply telling the person that, oh, come on, I trust you. And people like to know that they are like to know that their leader is trusted. All right. So and we went further. I showed to us that the second point, that factor that influences working together, this is very capital. The second factor is affirmation. We live in a time when people just like to condemn. Nobody is ready to appreciate. But when you learn to appreciate people, you discover that it's easy to work together. Yes, always negative. That is the point. And the third point, which to me was also very important, is management of mistakes. Yes, working together does not exclude that there can be some mistakes. There will be mistakes, but when there are mistakes, let's not shun those who are.
Ça n'enlève pas les potentialités, les valeurs de la personne.
Absolument. Quelqu'un peut tomber, le fait que quelqu'un est tombé ne veut pas forcément donc dire que la personne en est plus utile. Par exemple, regardez Paul et Barnabas, ils œuvraient ensemble avec un jeune appelé Jean-Marc. Marc, alright? En tout cas, c'est Jean surnommé Marc. Alors, ils arrivent quelque part à Pamphylie. La Bible dit qu'il les a désertés là-bas. Et prochainement, donc, lorsqu'ils devaient engager la prochaine voyage pour aller visiter des églises, Barnabas décide donc de prendre ensemble avec eux Jean-Marc. Mais Paul dit non, on peut pas aller avec ce gars. Pourquoi? Parce que le gars-ci, il nous avait désertés. Et conséquemment, donc, les deux grands apôtres, ils se séparent. Et Barnabas va prendre donc Jean-Marc. Et il va aller former Marc. Mais plus tard, vous allez voir dans le langage de Paul. Paul va dire, amenez-moi Jean-Marc. Pourquoi? Parce qu'il est très utile. Ici, là, je n'ai que Luc. Mais amenez-moi. Mais on l'a même qu'il a formé. N'est-ce pas? Donc, so it's very important to manage mistakes. Management of mistakes. So, I think in a nutshell, that's what I was trying, besides giving the benefits of working together, which I really elaborated many benefits of working together. Tonight, I was able just to touch 7 benefits. Among the benefits is that, in fact, when we work together, we will achieve greater things in this time. And as a matter of fact, you don't have eternity to fulfill destiny. So it's important. It's important.
Alors avant de sortir de ce message, un autre point que je voulais mettre l'emphase, c'est la délégation du pouvoir. Vous avez pris le cas de Jéthro, qui était le beau-père de Moïse. Moïse qui était là, il réglait les problèmes de tout le peuple d'Israël pendant toute la journée. Et son beau-père qui lui a dit, tu risques de fatiguer, il faut décentraliser le pouvoir. Aujourd'hui, on remarque dans l'église que voilà, j'ai les dons spirituels, j'ai les talents, je n'ai pas besoin de l'autre pour travailler. Alors que lorsque l'on délègue, même si la personne ne connaît pas, par ses erreurs, cette personne peut être formée. Qu'est-ce que vous pouvez dire par rapport à la délégation des pouvoirs?
But there is a clear mistake. Now, God did not design that one person should do his work. God designed that you will come and play. As a matter of fact, if you don't try to learn this thing, because in heaven you will not have too much work, you just have your small portion to do. So God wants us to start practicing it right here.
Être pasteur, moi c'est la communication.
That's very important. And we work together. That is it. Oui. So delegation of power is very important, because when you delegate what you were supposed to do, when you hand it for somebody to do, what are you telling the person?
Non, je n'ai pas confiance à Badel, elle ne peut pas faire ça.
Yeah. When you refuse to delegate, it is a clear proof that you don't trust that person. You don't trust it. But now, when you delegate power, you are telling the person, come on, I trust you. And people like to know that they are trusted. Of course. Just like the person who feel that you are very strong, you have your weaknesses. There's nobody with that.
Important de le souligner. Alors nous rappelons à nos internautes que nous sommes en interview avec le superviseur régional du Détroit, le reverend Babisco. Alors la journée de demain, vendredi 20 octobre, quel est le programme, reverend, que ce soit en matinée ou en soirée?
Tomorrow we're going to have a great time in the presence of God. In the morning we're going to have a very important meeting with all the pastors and their wives, and we will be talking on the very crucial topic. We were talking about loyalty and integrity in ministry. Loyalty and integrity in ministry, and we have one of our top speakers who will be handling that topic. In fact, it's something, if you are a pastor, if you are called to ministry, please, you are invited to join us tomorrow 9 a.m. in Youpwe Assembly. And in the evening, it will be discipleship in the power of the Holy Spirit. Okay. So you understand here that the emphasis tomorrow will be the power of the Holy Spirit. So it's not going just to be talking, but it will be demonstration of the power of the Holy Spirit. By the way, we made up our mind that all through this convention, there will be no day that will be boring, and there will be no day that will just be talking. Every day will be backed by power, and we do believe that at the end of this convention, we will be energized, equipped, and empowered to fulfill destiny.
Nous l'avons déjà vu tout à l'heure, certainement avec le reverend Lambert, demain soir sera rempli notre dimension spirituelle.
It's going to be a great moment, I'm telling you. So I invite everyone who is listening to us, join us tomorrow, be it in the morning, be it in the evening. It's going to be wonderful.
Alors avant de nous séparer dans le cadre de cette interview, reverend remet certainement des mots à l'attention de nos internautes.
Thank you very much. We want to say the long-awaited moment has come. The convention we've been praying for, preparing for, finally is here. You don't have any reason or any excuse. If you are in the environs of Douala, please, I want to invite you tomorrow. Be my guest, and you will not regret joining us. The Lord bless you.
Merci infiniment, reverend Babisco. Nous vous souhaitons une très belle soirée et à demain.
À demain.
Merci aussi à vous, chers internautes, et nous remercions aussi Sylvia et Bélé pour leur collaboration, l'équipe pour leur collaboration technique. J'étais Badel Simo. Restez des nôtres et restez connectés. À demain. Shalom.